What up, what up, what up, though? You know what's going down every time I upload. Did you miss me? Hey, man. You know what I do? I give you that news you can use. I'm the one they run to get that 1-2. It's your man, Phoenix Sunny. We back in the building. True story, NoMaury. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we back like we never left. And I know it's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. But hey, let me get up in it. Let me get up in it. But before we start, before we get started and go retarded, please like, subscribe if you're digging the vibe. You know what to do. Hit that like button, people. Hit that like button. It's free. It might not mean nothing to you, but it means something to me. So come on, help you fella go up. We trying to get to that 10K subscribers. We trying to get to that 20K. We trying to get to that 30. We trying to creep up. We trying to go up the ladder. What we doing, people? What we doing? How you gonna act? Unfortunately, we are back with some sad news. It's definitely not good news. However, we're gonna give you the news you can use. I'm sure y'all heard about Young Thug's baby mother. Yeah, unfortunately reaching an early demise. Now, I believe her name was Lacavia, if I'm pronouncing it correct. God bless her soul. God bless her family first and foremost. You know, I do give you this news, and I do tend to entertain, try to entertain, but drop a jewel at the same time. Now, this one is unfortunate, and we're gonna talk about it because it's Young Thug's baby mother. However, just think about this, people. Just think about this. This could be your baby mother, fellas. Ladies, this could be your sister. This could be your cousin. So we're gonna approach this from a different perspective. Now we all know that she got shot outside a bowling alley, right? They say the dispute started over a bowling ball. A bowling ball, people. A bowling ball. So how much pride do we have? How much pride are we working with? How much pride are we working with when a bowling ball will cause you to build up your testosterone and say, we need to fight over this bowling ball situation? Then from there, we need to take it even further. Unfortunately, it's not just our young black men that are walking around that are hyper emotional, that are reactionaries more than they're thinkers. I almost want to say it's more women with less discipline of when and where and how to act when situations get heated. See, what I know and what y'all know too, a woman to be the one that to get into a situation and say, you don't know me. Be the first one to say, you don't know me, and I can get and I can call and I'll have some dudes come and do this, that, and the third. Often that happens. Now with this situation with Young Thug's baby mother losing her life over a bowling ball, essentially. Over a bowling ball and too much pride. Now we've seen Young Thug baby mother on the internet before, taking up for Young Thug. And as we know, this is his baby's mother. This is not the woman that he's currently with. He has 2 sons with her. Cool. So from that small clip, and y'all can go look that up, I believe Young Thug had a little, little beef going on with Plies, a little, rap beef going on. And she chimed in on it. Not hard to tell that she's got, she got some ratchet ways with her, had some ratchet ways about her. However, when do we stop giving the pass, especially to the women that don't know when to chill, that don't know when to calm down, that don't know I'm a woman and I have to carry myself with a certain amount of class and grace out here? I don't need to be arguing with men or women just because somebody challenged me. Guess what, people? Here's what we know. Guess what? When that person say, "Hey man, what the hell you doing?" or "Who the hell you looking at?" Guess what's always an option that black people tend to not use when it comes to black people? Because see, what I know is when it comes to white people, we tend to, you know what? I'ma leave it alone. When they get to acting out of pocket, we quick to turn the other cheek and be like, you know what? I'ma give them a pass. But when it comes to a person that look like you and things get heated, we are quick to say, I'm turning all the way up. When are we gonna stop giving the pass to the no chill when it comes to our black women? When we gonna stop giving the pass to the fact that they know that they can cuss and they can roll their neck and they can argue with the best of them and tell a nigga, I wish you would, and things of that nature? When we gonna stop doing that? When we gonna stop condoning that? I have to think about this. I don't know if any of y'all got to think about this. I have to. I have my son's mother, in which I do appreciate as being my son's mother. Very much so. I have one son. So I do appreciate her life, regardless of what we've been through. And the last thing that I would want to hear is about her getting into an altercation over something so petty and any type of harm coming to her. Because I have to feel that pain and deal with that pain for my son if something was to happen of that stature, of that nature, you know? So Young Thug is dealing with his son right now, his two sons by this woman. He's going to have to console them. He's going to have to give some reasoning. He's going to have to nurture them through this. And we got to sit back and ask ourselves, how many women do we know that we condone the ratchet behavior? We condone the fact that they'll go from 0 to 100 and act like they can beat anybody and nobody can beat them, and they on top of any situation with their aggression. We know a lot of them. My son's mother, shout out to her, because this is not a knock at you, but she's a hothead. She's a very hothead. And when I heard of this situation, I could see something like that possibly, knock on wood, I could see something like that possibly happening with my own child's mother. I could see something like that possibly happening because she's a hothead. And when she gets going, it's like nobody can touch her, nobody can tell her nothing. She's going to go to wherever she wants to go with it. And it's very hard for her to, at times, not go to that maximum, not go to that extreme where it's all emotion. You see, because when you act with emotion, usually you're not going to make the best decision that you can make. That's with anything. That's with anything. And so we got to use this one as a tool. We got to use this one as a lesson. And women, love y'all. Love my black women. I love my black brothers. We got to do better with conflict resolution. We got to do better with looking at one another and thinking the worst when it comes to conflict. We got to do better with appreciating life. We got to appreciate life enough to let things go. We got to appreciate life enough to say, damn that bowling ball. All right, if I even started a riff over it, you know what? You got it, my man. You got it, homegirl. You got it. Because it's not that serious for us to even argue over, or fight over, or kill somebody. It's not that serious. So now everybody got to look back. Her family, the family of the man that pulled the trigger and shot Young Thug's baby mama. He's got to deal with himself, his family. He knows somebody. Somebody loves him, and now he's on the run. So it wasn't just one life destroyed. It was many. Because see, when you cross these thresholds, you taking somebody with you. When you go to jail, somebody in your family is hurting behind that, and they're gonna hurt as long as you're in jail. When you die in these streets, somebody gonna hurt. You see? Many people will hurt. So how we react to situations, we gotta think a little bit better about how we're gonna go about handling things when they get heated. We gotta learn that it's an option to walk away. We gotta learn to utilize that option of walking away. We gotta learn to say, my life, my health, my children's life is way more important than my pride in thinking that a person is getting the best of me, or a person is treating me like a punk, or a person feels like that they're above me and I have to prove to them that they're not. So much so to the point where I might not make it home to my child. We got to think about these things. Young Thug is going through it. His children are going through it. The families are going through it. It's too much, people. It's 2022. You know, and take it from somebody who's very, very hard nosed and was one of the most aggressive people you might could come across. We gotta learn to love. It's all right. It's all right. I guarantee you. I don't know why us as black people we feel like we can't love one another. Like it's soft to put out a loving vibe. It's soft to put out a vibe that is all love. We can only put that vibe out amongst people that we actually know and converse with on a regular basis. We can actually walk around with that aura of it's all love. And guess what? A lot of times that gets reciprocated back to you. Things start to change when you smile. Things start to change when you're not with the hard face all the time. I know for years I had to be reminded, hey man, smile. If ain't nothing wrong, why you looking so hard? We gotta learn to change our demeanor, because this game of life ain't about just getting as much money as you can and having the most fun as you can and burning yourself out. This game of life is a game of longevity. This game of life, you should want to see your kids get older and do good and do great things and watch them accomplish things. You should want to be healthy enough in a sound mind, in a sound body, to want to see and experience those parts of life. We got to get off of being so much about ourselves that we don't give a damn about our children's future and being there for them and seeing them grow up and assisting them along this life in this world, because it's an ever going process. You know, each one teach one forever. Not up until you 18 and 21 and then you on your own. You should know everything. Everything should be figured out. We going through this journey of life together as children and parents and family. This is a ride to the wheels fall off, and we got to start approaching it that way and stop thinking so short term and so selfishly, to the point where we put ourselves in position to be snatched away from the people that care about us, from the people that want to be there forever. We got to do better with that. Period. Period, people. Let this be an example. Let this be an example. Once again, condolences. Shout out to Young Thug. Shout out to his sons. Stay strong. Stay prayed up. Condolences to Lakeisha's family, her friends. And I hope everybody have a sit down and just really realize, rewind time and, and see how you can slow things down in the future if you ever come across this type of situation again. Because it's not about staying dangerous. It's about conflict resolution and how to avoid conflict in the first place so you don't have to be dangerous. It's about learning how to not argue over minuscule things in the first place to put yourself in a position for anything to escalate to a point of any type of violence. True story. You already know that. And if you know that, then you know to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know how you living. Let me know how you feel about the situation. What do y'all think you would have done in a situation in an argument about a bowling ball? Would you have took the same route? Would you have had pride and said, I gotta carry this argument all the way out to the point where it might get shaken up in this building? To the point where it might get shaken outside as well? And we know once it go from the building to outside, that's when it could really get crazy, right? So, let's just learn how to slow things down, you hear me? Breathe. Like Fab said, breathe. 1 into the 2, 2 into the 3, breathe. Relax, relate, release, people. Learn the USA. Your pressure points. Remember your pressure points. USA. Yeah, all that. All that. Because we need to get it together. For real, for real. It's your boy TrueStory, NoMaury, Phoenix Sunny. We back, we back, we back. And I'm, I was under construction, but we gonna get it busting. We gonna leave it at that. TrueStory, NoMaury. We out.